the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to episode 55 of The Revolution. I am your wonderfully handsome host from the east to the west coast, Emperor Zita, coming to you from the greatest place in the world, the Fortress of Solitude here in Etobicoke, Ontario, motherfucking Canada. So, first off this week, I want to wish all the mothers out there, especially mine, my mother-in-law, my grandmothers, and of course my beautiful and wonderful wife, Empress Magz, a very happy and wonderful Mother's Day. As part of the Empress's Mother's Day present, we have done this. The hair is gone, we have cut it right down short. Well, speaking of haircuts, this week Catherine takes us to Melonheads. Now, not the one in Square One, a new one that we found up on Bloor, right by Hyde Park. It's better than the one we've been to before, so we thought we'd take a look at that. Plus, Empress Magz gives us an update on her beloved Maple Leafs. Don't forget, this week, Friday, May 17th, the Drop Dead Pinups will be playing their first show back here in Toronto with Alex on lead vocals once again at the Velvet Underground. If you guys don't know where it is, find out where it is, check it out. Follow the pinups on Twitter, get the information straight from the horse's mouth, and we'll see you there. Anyways, that is enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll pinup style, baby. And here we go.
Anthony is just about 4 months old. He is just going a mile a minute. The vocal aspect, he's just laughing, giggling. Now he's sticking out his tongue and blowing raspberries. Likes playing with his feet. His hands are always in his mouth. Although he's not fussing as much about the teething these past couple days. That's a bonus. He's getting big so fast. I don't know where 4 months went by. The Leafs. Yay, we go to game 6. Good. I'm glad. The way they played on Game 5 was amazing. Reimer was on fire. I almost couldn't recognize that it was the same team that totally mucked up the 2 home games, which was a real piss off. Shit happens. It's disappointing that they couldn't win at home, but they're making me very proud right now. And let's get past the first round. We might actually have a shot, which would be nice, because that would mean that sometime in my lifetime I would actually maybe see the Leafs win the cup. It would be nice.
Give me butterflies with those devilish eyes. That's when she put my hand in between her thighs. Night wasn't getting any younger, it was a sober bar. So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go and come and rock your world. Let me go and make me shimmer and shine.
Raw and SmackDown sucked again this week. Man, it just seems to be getting worse and worse after WrestleMania. I'm just waiting till SummerSlam and hopefully the return of CM Punk.
It's closer time.
He's been taken off of all WWE shows, there's been no mention of him, and once again he was not on Raw this week. I for one cannot wait for CM Punk to be back. The show is better with him on it. It's really sucked without him so far. But Paul Heyman was on there, and he was hilarious. Who caught him singing Fandango's theme song in the elevator on the ride up? I really enjoyed watching Brock Lesnar trash Jim Ross's old office, which they were passing off as Triple H's. Still doesn't make me want to see the match anymore. Just makes me want to see more of Paul Heyman.
More.
But the main event of Extreme Rules, John Cena versus Ryback, it is going to be so slow and so pounding ground. Forget technical wrestling. Forget a fast-paced match. It's just going to be a brutal slugfest, which is perfect for a last man standing. And if John Cena doesn't walk out with the title, I'd be very surprised. I'm predicting a double 10 count. Both men down.
You can.
I wish they had finally booked the Tag Team Championships. I really want to know for sure if The Shield is going to be facing Team Hell No.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
The Shield has been the one bright spot of both Raw and SmackDown. They are an amazingly cohesive unit. They work so well together. And Dean Ambrose seems like he's going to be the one getting the singles push. Soon enough, they'll even have Zack Ryder jobbing to him.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
So Zack Ryder was on Raw this week, jobbing out once again. This time to Antonio Cesaro. He took a wicked uppercut. Should have knocked him right out of his broski boots.
I am serious, bro.
It seems all my hopes of any kind of push for Zack Ryder are fading quicker and quicker with each passing week. I know he sells huge merchandise, so I still do not understand WWE's reluctance to give him a decent push.
Bye.
Climbing the walls like Spider-Man. It's Spider Baby! Fred and Anthony had the same haircut. Yo, what's up, dog?
Well, I see her staring at me, big brown eyes across the room. I ordered her a drink, but when you smile, much too soon. My confidence was at an all-time high, but that won't last long, 'cause it's still early in the night. And if you wanna play, you keep your head down and boogie. Back up and forget about all your fun.
So we are headed into Melonheads today. Catherine's going to get her haircut. So we'll see you guys inside and we'll show you around and show you some of the stuff in there.
Okay, how can I do for Katherine today?
Even you have toys.
Look, they got toys galore for kids to grab. Curious George books, Angry Birds. Angry Birds are everywhere. Yep, this is my favorite thing so far.
It's awesome.
Pinkie Pie has to have a haircut too.
A sugar-free lollipop.
Look, they got Spider-Man, a pink car, an airplane, and they got another pink car. And look, they got Thomas here too. Oh, you're right. And of course they're playing Treehouse because Treehouse is the torture for every parent. You look beautiful.
So we're on our way out and it was a great experience. Much better than the one at Square One. I think my wife would agree.
Much better, much bigger, better selection, and I'm very, very pleased.
That's from the hospital. That's from Auntie Mary. Well, it's Kindle.
You did?
Open it. Nope, it's for me. No, it's from Tamula. Look, you can mix those colors. Leo's Caillou's friend.
Leo is Caillou's friend?
Yep. Can we get this, Papa? Cinderella. What do Bumblebee looks like? Black, yellow, and white. How come? Bumblebee isn't in any of us. How is she go back? I'm coming! I almost went her over. Monkey up like me. Please, please, please. May I have some cookies, please? May I have some apples? Please, please, please. May I have some apples? I'm Becca! I'm Becca!
Hello, people.
It is Comic Book Day!
That's right, it's Comic Book Day, and we're here on Wednesday at the bus stop.
I got pink ring and I got dandelion.
And Pinkie Pie is coming with us today. She's in the basket.
Pinkie Pie!
So we're headed down to Excalibur. We have the Empress with us. We have the little monkey who's awake today. So we're headed down there to find out what the Prophet and the Expert have to say. That's right. And it's Uncle Alex's birthday, so we want to wish Uncle Alex a very happy comic book day and a very happy birthday today.
Happy birthday, Uncle Alex!
So, we will...
See you soon, people!
See you soon, people. So we're back down here at Excalibur Comics. I think I'll be taking the stroller today up the steps again. But look, Anthony's falling asleep as we walk here.
Oh, cool. That's the gym time. I don't know how Matt does it with him in the stroller.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
It's Fred and M.
Today I wanted to discuss something before I start with the comic book, and that is the passing of Ray Harryhausen. Ray Harryhausen was one of the best stop-motion animators, period. Back in the 30s, he saw Willis O'Brien's King Kong, and that inspired him. He ended up actually working with Willis O'Brien on Mighty Joe Young. On top of that, though, he ended up making his own films and stuff. Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, It Came From Beneath the Sea, a whole bunch of other films and stuff, and really interesting stuff. But really got started going when he did Sun Forge of Sinbad, which was really well done. And then, to top it off, he did one of the best sequences of animated skeletons fighting Jason the Argonauts back in '64. And I mean, when it comes to imagination, the man was full of it, and he also did so many nice things in every movie that stood out. It's a pity that he passed away, but we have so many great movies done by this gentleman, and God bless you, Harryhausen. Start off with the Uncanny Avengers, and again, my favorite, Daniel Acuna. His work is just beautiful. I would always recommend that if you enjoy good artwork, you please pick up Uncanny Avengers. Avengers Assemble. And why? Because basically it's part of the Age of Ultron. Now, what's interesting is that you have two, and I mean two really good artists working on this book. One's Jackson Geist, and the other is Tom Palmer, who's been, legendary for his inking on Tomb of Dracula, as well as the Avenger with John Buscema. Another book that I would strongly recommend, and that is Alan Davis's On the Wolverine. And again, this is the new Wolverine series. He's only on the first 4 issues of this book, but it doesn't matter. His artwork is just beautiful stuff. Nice stylistic material, well worth picking up just for his artwork alone. Not to forget anyone else, of course, the latest Iron Man miniseries. And then you have David Michelin and Dave Ross and Bob Layton, and again, well known for their work on Iron Man, so it's nice to have them come back, even if only for a little mini-series.
He's still walking around dancing like you wouldn't believe.
It might be a clone or a double. There's a sidekick called Tara Green, one of my buddies here. She predicts the next 4 games between the Toronto and the Boston series. Toronto will win 3 of the next 4 games. My angle is, I'm hoping Boston wins tonight. That way, I can bet the store in the next 3 games that Toronto would win. So, double up. I'll be having 8 stories by the end of the series. Page 4. Boston bombing, the official story proves Ozarkar is innocent. A photo essay by Scott Bregman. He had a lot of interesting photos, videos. The funniest one was the Boston commissioner saying that we're going to track down these 2 actors, and then he corrected himself, these 2 terrorists. So he made a slip there, I think a very important slip, in that he knew that those 2 guys were actually actors and actually terrorists. It's all like, what Hitler used to do. He used to make these news flashes for the German people, but they were all actually propaganda news clips. It wasn't actually news. It was all orchestrated by his crew. Okay, I was just thinking the other day, why are they spraying so much aluminum, barium, strontium in the sky with the chemtrails every day?
You have to hold it near the front.
The U.S. Air Force is spraying the sky like crazy. We breathe all that stuff in the aluminum. And I'm sorry to say, so as we breathe it in, it fuses with our body and system, so it becomes a very good, not only a was made up with a very good conductor of electricity or frequency waves. I'm thinking also frequency waves. Our Earth is speeding up, so we used to be in tune with the Earth, I think 7.83 hertz or something like that, 8.72 hertz or something like that. Now the frequencies have changed mainly because of the cell phone towers. You can't even pick up the natural Earth frequencies anymore. Somehow I think it's affecting our bodies, the change in the frequencies which we can't pick up from the Earth anymore. Also hear about the Sumerians who say that they came from outer space to mine the gold so they can layer their Earth or spray their Earth with fine gold particles for them to survive. But what if it's aluminum particles? And maybe they're preparing the Earth for a different type of life form. Spaceman would say perhaps a demonic life form. Fallen angels will actually possess the human form. Jim Mars used to talk about the monatomic gold, where Moses came down and struck the golden calf, and then he turned the gold into monatomic gold, a powder that's very light, and you ingest it and you're able to communicate with the other world. According to Spaceman, he said Jobs used to take the monatomic gold and communicate with the other side to get the other technology.
Boss is going to win the series.
Well, that's all the time that we have for this week's episode. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Zita Nation. Come back during the revolution again next week, right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all of my other episodes right here on YouTube. And subscribe to my channel. One word. Emperor Zita. Right here on YouTube. Have you got your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD yet? And don't forget, head down to their show this Friday night, May 17th, at the Velvet Underground. And follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics for all of your comic book related needs. I am the Shaman of Sexy, the Monday Night Delight, so welcome to the Palace of Wisdom.